Infection. Home Depot. Sinking. Baby seal.
There's a couple things I want to talk about out today.
Oh.
One is that I didn't start the timer.
Idiot.
Okay. Number two is that we did size up Zach for some fucking gloves.
Yep.
Oh,
I just ordered them.
They're all ready to
They're
go?
on the way. They'll be here in a couple days.
How does it feel to open up your Amazon account and go to the reorder option is even there?
Yeah.
On some fucking fingerless leather gloves.
Yep.
God, that's hot.
I had hit orders, and I was like, oh, when was this, Joe? Was this last year? I hit 2022. One of the first purchases right there at the top was fingerless gloves.
Amazon knows. He goes, you don't just buy one pair. Like, they knew you were coming
Every
back.
6 months, you're going to come back for more.
You'll be
back.
You'll be back.
They're all worn out.
Oh, yeah. Because they're cheap as shit.
Zach, we're going to talk all about Zach here in just a second. Before we get there. Yes, sorry. Sorry, buddy. You got to talk.
Shut up!
Shut the fuck up! But speaking of the fingerless leather gloves, we do have some merch. It just says business hands right on the top. And there's also variations where you're like, I don't know about business hands. Can you don't also fits.
It fit perfectly.
With a couple of fingerless leather gloves.
Yep.
So that merch is there. We also have the...
I think I'm going to grab myself one of them.
Yeah. One of the shirts. You'll see a mummy, the face representation, that eyeball. Like this is, I mean, that's what this motherfucker's saying. So head over to canyoudon'tpodcast.com. You can check that out. Of course, you sign up on Patreon, bonus content on the back end of every single episode. And then I want to give a big old, just thank you to a certain someone. Is that okay?
Sure, you have the floor.
Okay. I want to say thank you to David Neal for not sucking on my toes this past week, which I feel, blessed.
It was a possibility. It was going to happen, maybe.
But just the last week is what I'm talking about.
Could you imagine any place you're in Sedona?
Oh, yeah.
This gorgeous place, and you wake up and David Neal is just like,
that'll be $15. You're like, what? I didn't pay for that.
Not only do I not want you to do that, now I have to pay you.
Right. That's, like the window washy kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, hey, thanks, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you're just driving your car and you look down, you lift your, what the fuck? You lift your feet off the gas pedal and David's down there sucking your toesies? $15, please.
It looks like the It in the sewer.
Peeking up.
David Neal.
So good, so good.
Tell me you got a good crystal or something.
I didn't.
Nice what?
I didn't.
Did you learn the secret?
No secrets.
God damn it, Joe.
But I'm going to say the Sedona was beautiful. Like I didn't take a lot of pictures because
they're all over the internet.
There's nothing you could do. Like your little feel like this is so big. You know how it is like a sunset or the moon. You're like, this is gonna be sweet. I'm gonna watch this later. It's like, no, it looks shit.
I gave up. This really quick.
I gave up.
There's no. I don't really get this. Like when we're in Mexico, there are people on the beach. They're not taking a picture in front of the sunset or whatever. They're just taking a picture of the sunset.
Yeah, right.
So it's like, it's a fucking sunset.
Right.
It doesn't look that great.
I'm sure it's sweet.
It doesn't look as good as the eyes.
Like pictures of food. You're like, sweet food.
Yeah.
Just Google it.
Yeah, just Google it. Go check it out.
You sent me those pics of Sedona, and I was like, there's no way you took these.
And I was like, I didn't.
Right.
Because I don't have a fucking camera, but this is what I'm looking at.
I love how, so Joe, usually when you're like, oh, this is where I am, you send a picture of where you're at.
I did send some of those.
No, I know, but the ones you sent in the beginning were just Google pictures of Sedona.
Kind of.
Because that's why I was like, did you take these? These are professional landscape photography.
Yeah.
And so you're like, no, all you were saying was, this is where I am. And this is why you don't have to Google it.
Right. Like I was looking at the same rock formation.
Yeah.
I just didn't have an awesome camera. And I was like, I'm not fucking like this. My phone camera makes it look like I should have stayed home.
You know what I was doing while you're doing that?
Jerking off.
Garage sale.
That's fucking sweet. Oh, we're going to talk about
that in a little bit.
Oh, I'm so excited. Was it garage sale or yard sale?
Yard sale.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. I just want to make
Except
sure
for the one lady. I'll get to the. Oh, right.
Okay.
Let me write that down.
It's coming
Is there
in.
a big difference between a yard sale and a garage sale? Please
Location.
Elucidate.
Yeah,
it's just
location,
baby.
You just don't let them into your little garage house? And that's
Yeah.
it? Okay.
I mean, it's one thing. Okay, we'll get into it.
Yeah. We'll get into all that.
We'll get into it.
Any content you want to see on the show, send it in. Hey guys at canyouknowpodcast.com. All the merch, we talked about that. Okay, we're doing a big fat dick on today's show.
Yeah, big old
dude, just the girthy,
veiny.
Oh, like good luck. Like that kind of thing. You look at it, you're like, whew. Am I ready?
You pull your pants down, you're like, oh, this isn't even hard yet.
Right. This is.
I have to deal with this monstrosity.
That's a mirage.
You pass out because of the amount of blood that has to get there.
Yikes. Yeah. I've been there. Right?
Yeah.
All right, Zach.
What?
Hey, buddy.
Hi.
Okay, so first of all, so happy you're here.
Me too.
There are people that have no idea. I saw some comments. It fucking killed me. They're like, who the fuck is Zach?
We just assumed everyone's going to know
it's
who
like,
he is.
Zach is back. It's all this shit, and someone's like, who the fuck is this guy?
It's not exactly the McRib.
Yeah, McZack.
I wish.
So who are you? I mean, we hinted a little bit last week. I mean, we've known each other for well over a decade.
Yeah.
But what do you do now, and what do you got going on?
I am a douchebag
Yep.
professionally.
Noted.
And
Noted.
I do a podcast called Scatcast. I have a network.
Uh-huh.
We have 5 weekly shows because I'm a masochist.
Jesus Christ.
Why do you do that?
I love doing what I do.
Oh.
It's just making voices and telling jokes. That's not hard.
You
is it?
always loved that shit, dude. Like, ever since I've known you, we've worked together on all the stuff that you love doing.
Dude, that's pretty much how we met. Was like,
Yeah.
you're doing cool stuff, dude, but you need to do it better. Here's some programs to help you. That's the first thing I met with Joe. He was like, dude, you could do better.
I didn't say it like that.
No, it was nicer.
Yeah.
It was a
Can you imagine?
You're like, oh, this is so cool. You're doing it. You suck at it, but
You're really not.
I respect the hustle and your drive.
It was the video editing. He's like, this could be a lot better if you were good at it. It's like, oh yeah, you're right. If you had a program that wasn't for kindergartners.
I got to tell you though,
What are you using?
I appreciate that sort of when you're trying to do something creative. There's nothing better than someone saying that's shit, because then you go, oh, I could do better. Because if everyone's telling you're great, you're not going to get any better.
Yeah, it's
Stay
like,
mediocre, yeah.
yeah, it's like your mom being like, "This is the best." And you're
Yeah.
like, "Thank
Oh, my
you."
sweetheart, he's a great singer. No.
But still, it was about. I mean, obviously, like seeing the talent in Zach.
Aw.
It's not like
That
it's,
wasn't
It's not
there?
a secret. There was nothing there, and I was like, I'm going to help this homeless character.
Yeah. You're like, I'm going to give you what I know.
To hopefully save you
Yeah.
from certain like just despair. No, but you can see the talent and like just how much is there in the drive and how funny and
Hey,
creative this
David
guy
Neal,
is.
stop sucking on his toes.
Let's suck a little bit more.
Give me those fucking toes.
Get the pinky toe.
Yeah.
Get that pinky.
He's
Don't
going to go
forget the
wee wee
pinky.
all the way home.
He's like, don't forget the balls. He's like, don't forget the pinky.
right.
Okay, back to you.
Back to me. Scatcast.com. You
Okay.
can check out stuff. We've got a Patreon. Our main show, I wouldn't say we have a main show, but on every Tuesday, we have our Scatcast, which has skit scats, which are basically like...
Good Lord.
I know, right? They're basically skits. They're cartoons for your earballs. I do
dude,
lots of voices. It's meant
You
to
do.
be...
You
it's
do.
meant to be a cartoon later.
It's
All
very-
of them are meant to be animated later.
It's an amazing, like, just escapism from... And you're so fucking smart.
No.
Like, so a lot of the shows you do,
No.
like a lot of the comedy in there, it's really good.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course.
Coming from you.
I wish I had like fucking Scatman on tap right now.
Can you do Joe's voice?
It's the Scat Cast.
Can't do Joe's voice.
Can you do
can't do-
Joe's voice?
Yeah, that way
Yeah,
you
you
could
do.
leave.
I suck at impressions and accents.
And
both of those
toes.
things.
Well,
And toes.
we learned that last week, Mario.
Yeah.
It's not Mario. It was Luigi's cousin.
All right, Zach, love you, buddy.
I love you.
Okay, so we got one update before we get into the show today. It comes in from our son Mike, and
How
he
come
writes,
it's a down update, not a down date?
I don't know. It seems.
No.
Anyway, move on.
It says, sup fuck ponies? Great. I'm listening to the newest episode, Hot Air Balloon, Dog Ears, Centipede, David Neal. I guess his face pops up.
Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah, no, just, God bless. Thank you. Like, I do the chest pump.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like, thank you, God, for not getting my toes sucked by David
The
Neal.
Sammy Sosa. Kiss,
Yeah.
kiss, kiss, boom.
Yeah.
Kiss, kiss, boom.
And when I was about 12, me and my sister were playing outside when we heard this crazy loud noise. We ran out front just in time to watch a fucking hot air balloon crash in our front yard.
It's like Christmas.
It's a miracle. The people in it were okay, but they got in a bad wind and it blew them miles off course and they landed in our fucking yard. That's all it took. This could be a great day of ballooning. And then God's like, nah. Just blows you. I can't imagine that's a common occurrence, but I got to witness it. Love the podcast. Keep the good work. And Zach, welcome back, bro.
Thank you. It's kind of like, I wonder if like you just put your car in neutral, like on top of a mountain, and you're just like, let's see which way we go. Right. You tip and go back. Oh, guess we're heading fucking southeast.
The road was too sharp to turn. Guess I'm going to keep going straight.
You just cross your arms and let yourself go.
Yep, just end up in Sedona, Arizona. Am I right?
How do you, I mean, what if you crash into someone's house and then you're like, I'm so sorry?
I mean, they're lucky it was the yard. It could have been the chimney.
Yeah.
It could have been anything.
Wait, you're sleeping, you hear and then you're...
The first thing you hear is, fuck.
Fuck. Is everyone okay?
Yeah, apologies. Fuck, is everyone fine? Yeah.
All right, let's try to get out of
here. Not trying to be Santa in July. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Maybe they won't notice.
They won't notice. It's just a wreckage of wicker basket, like breakings.
Oh God, just floating away.
So good.
To walk out of that and just look at like a tornado just hit your house, but it's a balloon floating away.
Guy.
And the guy's like, sorry.
You know, he's flipping you off. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
You'll never catch me alive.
You have to wonder what the insurance policy on hot air
balloon
would be like. Yeah.
Pitching that to State Farm?
Fucking.
Well, opening up a business. I want to open up a hot air balloon business.
I want to put people in baskets really high.
It's like, do you have 10 million?
Yeah.
No.
I want to use fire to lift people hundreds of feet in the air. Oh, and we're going to ride. It's going to be a wicker basket, which is highly flammable.
Is the balloon flammable? Yeah, of course it is.
Of course it is. What do I look like?
Absolutely not.
What, I look like an idiot?
Go walking into a bank to ask for that loan.
They're like, I don't know. I'll go talk to my manager.
It seems like, do you have a business plan?
Yeah. Kind of. I just want to be high.
Yeah. I want to be.
And I want to take family and kids as high as we can go. How do you control it? Just no idea.
Wind.
Yeah, there's no way. Oh, God damn. All right, you ready? We're diving into some shit.
We could do a whole new other episode on air hot air
just
balloons.
on fucking balloons. Dude, I love it. All right, Zach, you ready? Then fucking hit it!
Hey, shut up. Start the show already.
Okay, we can start the show already. Brian,
Hey!
you know how to read?
Oh, no. Am I supposed to read something?
Yeah, you do the question.
Oh, I guess it's just a sentence. I could do that. Can't fuck this up, right?
We'll fucking see.
Would you rather have to bash 100 baby seals every year for 10 years
Yeah.
or have to full force kick? God
damn it.
How should I put the emphasis on
Full
that?
force kick.
Full force kick. I wasn't sure if you wanted me to emphasize a word.
I'm not the emphasis.
Like you could force choke someone, like full force kick.
Full
Foreskin.
I love it. Hold on. Okay, finish out the sentence.
Full force kick, open every door.
Okay. I love thinking to, mythological things. The god of emphasis. Like, you're like, well, where were you? Mm-hmm. Where were you when I fucked this up? You pray to the god of emphasis? And it sounds like something you could pray to.
Trying to think of something.
With fingers, leather gloves.
Yeah, there's Neptune and
Zeus. And Zach probably knows them all.
Festus, maybe.
Festus, that's a good one.
Hestia.
Yeah, that's in there. I guess love having the smartest guy I know sitting on their side.
Just start naming random things.
Yeah, you could do it. You know you could.
No.
Oh, man. 100 baby seals every year for a decade.
That's one every 3 days.
If you want to space it out, you might want to have a marathon.
You could.
Just
get it over with.
Get it over with. You could raise money for charity. You raise money for baby seal recovery
while you're maiming them,
mashing 100 baby seals.
Could you imagine on the last day of the year bashing 100, and then the first day of the next year bashing another 100?
Then you get a full.
You get 200 of them knocked out,
man,
and then you're done for the year.
Yeah, that's just being responsible. I think
prudent planning.
Yeah, you're planning ahead. You're you're looking out for your family and your well-being by just taking care of 200 baby seals.
Oh, I guess
Have you looked up a baby seal?
No, but I imagine they're friggin' adorable.
They're the cutest little squishies.
But they'd be easy to bash.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, that's 1 point for smashing seals.
Originally, I pictured just a seal and not a baby seal, which makes this even worse.
Yeah, their eyes they're just the whole face is an eyeball.
They're a cartoon, right? They're like they're a cute, adorable.
Hello.
And that's
Sorry, have you seen my parents? Like that look, and you're like, yeah, 1 second.
Tiny Tim. Yeah, they're right through this door.
Right through the bam. Just get right in this cattle gate.
Right in this guillotine with a sharp blade above your head.
Hey, I know who your parents are.
Oh, no, you can bash them.
Just cattle prod them. Just right over here. Your parents are waiting for you.
They're right in this pile of other seals.
I have a question.
Okay.
How would you kill them? Is it a club?
It's got to be a club.
It just says bash.
Club seal?
Yeah.
It's like a nightclub. They come walking up and they're like, oh, what's in here? Oh, nothing. Just it's called Club Seal.
You walk inside, the occupancy side is 100. Just 100. No one else. No one else. They're like, yeah, we're waiting. The bouncer, who I don't know, whatever animal you want to make it. The bouncer's like, always waiting for people to come out. Like, no one's coming out.
Yeah.
You're actually. The next 100 are going to get in here in just a second.
Yeah, the next 100 in line, that's it.
That's it.
We're at capacity.
That's it. Yeah, fire stuff.
Could you imagine everyone waiting in line for someone to come out and they're like, no one's coming out? Like, God, this place must be great.
Sweet.
No one wants to leave.
Is it ladies' night? What is a lady seal called? I feel like it's something Zach would know.
Nope.
No? Okay.
Feel like
That'd be cool.
something I should know.
What?
It's a sea male.
Hey!
Female. Okay. A female seal.
See?
It seems intuitive. Come on.
That right there, that is why Zach is here. And it's because of female. I knew it was coming. Am
All
I
it's
right?
given me is female Navy SEALs. Cows. They're called
It
cows.
just says Deborah. You're like, all right.
Wait, a large group of seals during breeding is called a harem. Adult males are called bulls, and females are called cows. So just like the bovine.
Any sort of ranch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seal ranch.
Dude, what? Imagine having a seal ranch. Looking over the fence.
A gaggle of sea males.
Yeah.
Dude. You have your little hay. Got your hay stick in your mouth looking at your seal ranch. You're so proud.
One kick, your arms on the fence. Yeah.
You got boots made of seal. Fucking propping that baby
seal
up.
of approval on there.
Dude, this is unreal. All right, let's bounce off the seals. You get it. Full force kick. Every door open. I mean, that is a lot of doors.
It's a lot of doors.
I mean, grocery store, gas station.
Just to get into our little studio.
Yeah,
just kicking in this.
Repair that every time. Repair it, which if you missed it, it's a secret bookshelf door.
It is. It's pretty great.
Not fun to repair.
I feel
No.
like it's better than murder, though. I mean, maybe a little bit.
They're just little seals.
I mean, it's
though.
not as much fun, but it's
Yeah, no, you get it. Not enough. Yeah, not enough. If you get a nice workout, smashing sea males.
God, I don't know, man. Like, I didn't really think about that, having to fix the door. I was just picturing, like,
Oh yeah,
you're just going to check in on your kids and you kick the door open and bash them or something like that.
Right.
But, like, now you have to fix the door, too.
good night. Saying good night to your kids. Good night. Good night. Like a little, little doorknob noise, and you walk out and like, Dad, and you're like, fucking goddamn it,
Yeah.
bah! And just boot it open.
You're like, I need some water.
But you're not even mad.
Yeah, you're not mad.
You're like,
They're terrified.
You're like, anything else? Well, they're used to it by now.
Yeah, the first couple times is a little
Oh,
terrifying.
that's terrifying. That's there's so much fixing doors.
Yeah.
Have you spent a lot of time fixing doors? They're not fun. There's a lot of other fun things to fix. Doors are not up there.
I'd rather do anything.
Besides
I'd
fix the
rather
door.
bash 100 seals.
I'd rather do anything besides fix a door.
Well, you gotta fuck. You gotta
fuck.
rip the
That's
thing
right.
off. You break the door, and you gotta take the hinges out of the wall.
Got the gyms or the gyms.
gyms. You gotta go to the gym so you can lift the door off.
Then you got the jam. You gotta undo the metal fitting. The
You
whole
put
thing.
jam on your doors?
Yeah, peanut butter first. That's how you kick it open, and then jam on the inside.
That's smart.
Thank
See
you.
it, nice seal.
we can't
Seals
do
it
this.
up. There's too many. You can't put seal out there and not expect some puns.
I don't think I pushed the air button this much in at least 3 months. And again, that's why Zach's here. Right?
That's why he's here.
I'm
Zach?
a walking.
I don't even push it anymore. It's just him. He inserts the whenever he wants
Well,
to.
maybe he does the voices.
Yeah. He can
No,
do a
that was
seal.
more like a Tim the Toolman Taylor. That was if the mummy did an impression of
What's
Tim
up,
the
Tool
Tim.
time? Oh, it's close. I don't like fixing door stuff, dude. I'm gonna kill some seals.
It
Don't
would
give
get
a
easy.
fuck.
It would after a while you'd get used to it.
Yeah, no matter how cute
Could
they
you
are.
imagine though if you did it? Let's say you didn't do it one day, like we said.
Okay.
Let's say it's one every 3 days. So it's like Sunday. You get done with church, and like, well, what are you guys gonna head to the potluck? No, I'm gonna go.
What's it called? What's the thing? God damn it. Starts with a C. After church, they have the cookies and the coffee.
I don't go to church.
Someone has to know. Zach.
Communion?
Yes.
Session?
It's communion.
Communion is when you get the body of Christ.
Yeah, that's right. And you get some wine.
Oh, yeah.
So
They liquor you
wine.
Get hammered.
They get you all boozed up so they can take your money.
Take a big old sip of wine, like I used to do, and then smile at my brother.
I
who
just
was back in
realized
the
that's
pews.
why they do that.
What?
They give you wine, so then you sit back down and then you hand more money over because you're all tipsy.
Genius.
Money goes out before that. I'll take you to church.
Take me to church.
We like a Saturday you laugh. Okay, go ahead. What a good.
Just random outbursts. Let's do it.
How about us three? How about we all go to church together?
Yes.
Okay. Which one?
I don't know.
What religion? What's your favorite? Pick your fave.
Jehovah.
Jehovah?
Ooh, that would be wild.
That'd be boring.
They
No.
don't have windows, so it would be really like not as nice.
Let's go to the one where they just hate gays, like those
Oh.
the ones where they're just like gays are causing the
the
downfall.
Westboro Baptist Church.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's one in well, you could have gone. There's one in Arizona that dude that was like the gays are that's the reason that we're having tornadoes and shit because there's gay people. And then all the people are like, "Yep, that's right."
Checks out.
Fucking hate tornadoes.
Checks out.
Chicks out fucking hate tornadoes.
It's one for them gays. My house wouldn't have been wrecked.
All these butts getting fucked. Fucking why not swirl some wind? All the hot air balloons are like, no!
Oh,
The
fuck.
gays!
Could you imagine? That's how the whole thing started.
That's how they wrecked them.
The balloons they're homophobics.
Homophobic balloons.
Air balloonists, the hot air balloonists.
Jesus is upset.
Could you imagine a tornado going through that thing in Sedona in the morning and all the air balloons are just, they're all doing this, just flipping around?
You just hear the same families. Help us. I knew we should have got ballooning. So good. Okay, I'm going to bash some seals. You feel that?
I think I'm going to bash some seals just because having to fix it, because it's like every time you kick in the door and then you're
door.
like, fuck, I got to fix
Car
this.
door. Like, I mean, you have to kick your fucking car
just-
door in.
How do you kick it in? That's pretty tough.
That you're going to find out. If you pick this choice, you're kicking in every fucking door. Don't.
It doesn't say you have to fix it though. You can be a dick and just
That's
kick it.
true.
and
You
walk.
could.
But if
but
it's your own home.
Yeah, like when you get home from work, you got to kick your door in.
Honey!
You have to care, I guess, about if you live in a clean environment.
About doors.
Not just that, like someone could just walk in and take shit.
Fair.
Door
If
stuff.
you like fighting, that's a good option though. Just wake up and there's somebody to fight every day.
That's true. I
You
love
can take your seal bashing bat right by the door.
I mean, it goes down to tiny doors. Your daughter's like, "Hey, you want to play dollhouse
Yeah,
with
the
me?"
dollhouse. You're kicking in the fucking drop kicking a
Do
dollhouse.
I? She like, your daughter's voice like, "Come in." And you're just,
It's Ken.
oh, it's Ken.
Oh, you ready for your date? Sure am.
Don't you have a key already? Kinda. Mash it. All right, so we're gonna kill some seals.
Yeah, because
All
I
right.
honestly like
I'm fine with
now
that.
that I'm thinking about it, I'm starting to visualize all the things that technically have a door,
Yeah, there's a
and
lot.
it would just be like it's too overwhelming.
Chaos.
I can visualize killing 100 seals. That's something I can picture.
Yeah.
But the idea of like, I don't know where I'm going to be, where I'm going to need to kick in a door.
Yeah.
I don't need that kind of stress in my life, you know?
And the clothes, like you get some seal clothes, blubber. I mean, you're
you
warm.
use the whole animal.
You got
bash
100
it,
of 'em.
take the meat, throw it in the freezer, make a pair of seal boots,
And a nice casserole.
and try it.
Quite a financial windfall, I think. After
Yeah.
that.
No, you get it.
Sell that shit.
Yeah, this is a whole business. We just started a business.
Just on, seal factory.
We started the Can You Don't seal business. That's fun. Okay, so you did something, and we've hit on it a little bit in the past, but we're gonna dive in a little deeper right now.
We're
You
gonna
ready?
dive a little in the deep end.
Oh yeah, fucking hey Zach, you fucking do it. Fuck it.
Hey,
Hey, what's up, babe?
what are you thinking about?
Nothing. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking about a lot of shit.
What are you thinking about?
Real quick, that face you went like this. What was the thing that you said that you always make that face? Hey, me.
It's me again.
God, your friggin' face. All right.
It's me again.
Real quick, I was thinking fingerless seal gloves. Baby seal fingerless gloves. I mean,
You
come
are-
on. Can you don't? We got this.
Hold on. I got some notes to take.
Write that shit down.
Okay, 1 second.
How much do you think it costs to make something out of seal skin?
We're about to find out, Brian.
It's probably like one of those rare tree fucking tables from the Amazon.
And then you can just make more gloves out of the fingers that you cut off the gloves.
Well, depending how
You get
long
it.
it takes you to kill the thing, we're going to find out how strong these gloves actually will be.
We're
Too,
gonna compare them to normal, like
I mean,
leather.
these have held up pretty good.
Have they? We haven't done any street fights.
Well, yeah, that's true. We haven't punched anybody.
We will.
There should be some sort of consumer report in the Patreon where we grab like 12 kinds of fingerless gloves and you put them to the test.
Wear them down.
I love
See
that.
what happens.
Take some like old whatever the taekwondo, is that what it's called?
Taekwondo.
Taekwondo, of course. So,
Take them to the batting cage.
taekwondo. You heard it first on The Simpsons. Okay, so you were doing, you were selling stuff or whatever.
Yeah, we just-
This is it. Hold on, this is perfect. What I want right now.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. What were you doing?
We were having a
Gonna
yard
sound-
sale.
Okay.
It's weird because my instinct is to say garage sale just because that's the term,
Yeah,
But we got everything out of the garage to sell in the yard.
it's a yard sale.
It's a yard sale.
Yeah, it's
Even though some lady
location, man.
popped in and she was like looking through stuff. She was in the lawn and she was like, "Oh wow, is that one of those the bikes like
Yeah.
the little Coleman 4-stroke
Yeah, bike
motorcycle?"
stuff.
Yeah. And so right then I was thinking, well, she was looking through my garage.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you just fucking walk in there, lady? You know what I mean?
I love walking up to a yard sale.
Yeah.
And then you go in, you whatever. She punches in the code to your garage. She opens it up.
Yeah.
And she's like, no fucking garage sale.
First of all, how do
And
you know
like,
the code?
You're like, yeah. Well, and the first question, and then no, it's a yard. Come here, Debbie, come here.
Yep.
It's a yard sale. She goes, well, fucking how am I supposed to know? It's because there's nothing in the fucking garage.
Because everything's out in the yard.
And it was locked. She goes,
I shut it for a reason so people like you wouldn't look into my garage.
There's a garage sale.
Yeah.
Is there any backyard sales? That's fun, kind of creepy. You
Yeah.
have to go to the back.
Yeah.
Nothing up front.
They open the gate. It's like you walk back.
Yeah, there's a cover charge.
There's nothing sadder than an estate sale.
No, that's where you get the good deals.
Yeah, but there's nothing sadder.
Depends on. I don't know who
They're
died.
just like, we
I
don't.
don't care. I don't care who died. Does he have a
It's like
cool?
some nice thing and it's like $12.
Right.
I know.
Yeah, it's an antique, vintage 1912 dresser.
This was my
Like-
great grandma's passed down for $12.
$12.
This is a
The best I can do.
Stradivarius.
The best I can do is 8. And we're like, okay,
The best I can do is 8.
too heavy to carry.
Okay, this is what part
Okay,
of
yard
what we're
sale.
gonna. This is what we're gonna get into.
Okay, go ahead.
God, there's so many things to touch on. But I was just sitting there, and when I texted you the other day, I was like, God, this is so fucking weird. So I was sitting in like just a chair in my front lawn. My stuff's out on the lawn.
Yeah, it is.
Well, first of all, it's weird when you're like, it's like 7:30 in the morning and you're just taking all this stuff, setting tables out, and people are driving by and they're like looking at you and you're setting tables up and like folding clothes and setting things out. I bring in all my CDs and DVDs and shit. And then some dude just rolls up and like pulls into my driveway. The guy that would never ever come to my house pulls up in my driveway and goes, "You guys open yet?"
Open.
I'm like, because I didn't realize, but Amber
You guys
posted
sad yet?
She posted it on Craigslist and all that kind of stuff. So there's like garage sale people.
Yeah,
like that's just what they do on Saturdays. They go around the whole town. And so this guy's like, "You open yet?" I'm like, "Well, I guess, yeah." Like we're putting stuff out. He's like, "Sweet." He's like, "Sweet." I wasn't sure if you were open yet. So
come on in.
Yeah. Ling, ling, ling.
You need anything?
You guys have warranties and receipts, right?
Everything is sold as is.
Yeah, something he's returning from the last time.
Yeah,
this shirt sucks.
Yeah,
You're like,
you told me this thing. You told me this worked. Yeah, I just was trying to get rid of it.
Trying to get rid of it, you fucking idiot.
I can't believe you took my word for it.
But here, thanks.
You ever have to test anything out and you have to go find an extension cord? I had to do that for a bubble maker. Not a bubble maker, a fog machine. I was selling a fog machine for $10.
Of course you were.
So I had to go get the thing and bring it out of a big old extension cord.
How did you price it? Did you look at the market?
No. I was like, I didn't even pay for it. So I was like, let's see if we can get $10 for it.
That's the best yard. Yeah, that's the best yard sale.
You just get stuff for
thief.
free.
Yeah, buying shit from someone who steals from people. Like you. Where the fuck did I get this?
Someone gave me that because they played concerts and they were done playing concerts. They're like, you ever need one of these? I'm like, maybe.
It's in your will. Dude,
you willed me your fog machine.
Someone died. And all you got was a fucking $10 fog machine.
It's just everyone's sitting around in the thing and the video's playing on the TV. And to my eldest son, I leave my fog machine.
I will remember you. It's a sick funeral if you plug that thing in. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? The body just disappears behind your $10 fog machine.
Get some like lasers and shit. This is the best damn magic show I've ever been to.
Do you have any final words? No, I think so. Okay.
Please do that in your will. Somebody do that in your will.
And you have the pretty girl. She walks out and does like
she's like,
there's a tiger.
She's like, lays across the top of the coffin.
She floats up and then you vanish. Anyway,
if David Copperfield,
if he dies,
his funeral is not like that, I'm gonna be so disappointed.
There's some guys like by the end of this, David Copperfield's gonna be in that box. He points at the rafters. Oh, his whole body's gonna be in that box by the end of this show. Don't keep your eyes off the box. Okay, ready?
His body falls out, rolls
the motorcycle shit they used to do. His dead body's propped up on a motorcycle.
Like Weekend at Bernie's shit. He's levitating.
Yeah, and
he's obviously on strings, so his arms
just yanked around. Some nephew's in charge of the fog machine. Okay, yard sale. What's up, dude?
Oh yeah, right.
Go ahead.
So.
Fuck.
I'm sitting there, and these, everyone starts showing up because they're like garage sale people. So it's just this.
I love how that's a whole category of person.
It is because at 9:00, all these. It was like there was a SWAT team showing up to our house. Cars are pulling in our driveway. And we live right on a busy road. I
was going to say,
so they're pulling up on the curb.
Yeah.
They're parking in the middle lane. I mean, they're backing up traffic. This woman was laying on a horn, trying to get the person to pull all the way into our driveway so she could get out of the street.
Just go in the garage.
Yeah.
They're trying to get people to park in the garage. Scoot forward.
You must have had some really great DVDs advertised or something.
Oh, man. Yeah. What were your sales? Besides the $10 fog
it wasn't
machine?
even that great. Like there was stuff that was like half of it we just left out and put free, like that kind of stuff. It's stuff that we were going to give away anyway.
That's the end of the yard sale.
We'll see if we can just kind of. Yeah, my wife's always
when you're fed up and don't want to carry it back.
Dude, my wife's always like, "Oh, my friend, she's going to have a garage sale in a few weeks," and she's like, "We could save this." It was like a heater that you plug in the wall, whatever,
Yeah.
And she's like, I could mark it for like $3. She's like, I could take it down to her garage sale in 2 or 3 weeks. I'm like, you're going to wait around, store it's room for $3 and you're going to lug that down to her place? Just put it for free.
In a $5 wheelbarrow?
If I had it my way, I would have put everything out for free.
yeah. Just get out.
I don't want it anymore.
I'll pay you to take it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm curious, what was like the best treasure that you put out there?
That's a good question. What was
some of the CDs, like I'd never sold CDs before or DVDs. I've always kept them.
Days of New?
And I finally, no one bought it, but it was in the box.
You son of a...
I know.
Just because
Zach, stop the show. He was starting to sell that.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
I have 3 copies of it.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Keep the show going.
But it's like I had that kind of honestly, like that. And then we actually sold a couple of the big tables that we were using to sell the stuff.
Yes.
And we on Facebook Marketplace. The hot ticket item was tires though, but all we did was get scammed on Facebook Marketplace.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But anyway,
it's so funny. It's like no. You guys have a great selection here. How much for the table? All the shit's on.
Mm-hmm. Well,
funny.
A guy came from like a half hour away to buy 2 tables. We had 4 of them. He bought 2 of them. So he pulls up. So we had to take everything off that table and like make room on another table.
That sounds like a prank show. Where
Yeah.
someone's like comes and takes all the shit that like you're using that you didn't want to sell.
Mm-hmm.
You guys like that's cool.
I know you're selling this stuff, but
he makes you plug in the fog machine. Goes, oh, it works. Cool. How much for the extension cord?
yeah, I was just gonna say. Okay, so sweet. That extension cord works.
How much for the copper wiring inside your house? You're like, what?
You
Can I
pay
get
me.
your
I'll
front
come
door?
Get it out.
Get your front door for $20 or no?
It's an old door.
It's an old door. You know, I'll take it. I got this other door. I'll hang up for free.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's so good.
So I'm sitting there in the line. I'm just kind of watching people because, like, okay, these are garage sale people. They're coming out looking for deals, maybe to resell or something, you know. So then they're always like, you have something you're trying to sell for $10, and they're like, what do you think, like 75 cents?
Haggling.
I'm like, I know I'm just going to give this away anyway, but the fact that you offer me 75 cents for something I put 10 on, like, what the fuck? I want to just say yes just to get it out of here, but just because you lowballed so low, I'm going to say no.
There's I see 20. You take free?
Yeah.
You're like, no, I put 20 on it.
Their margins must be so low if they're reselling it.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're going to put it up for $5?
Thought of something.
What?
Anybody show up with fingerless leather gloves?
No.
They could have just took your house.
I thought about putting mine on though.
Whoa.
20% off.
Bless you.
I thought about putting mine on
20%,
just
huh?
to straighten. Like they walk up, they're like, "What do you 75 cents for this speaker?" I
Just
don't
gotta
know.
do that.
I was thinking more like $20.
You raised the price?
It was 10, but I think I'll take 20 now.
I'll take 26.
I sold
Like,
an
what?
amp, which I'd never done before.
An amp? Like a
guitar
one?
amp.
Okay.
A little Marshall amp for $25 that I've had for 25 years. I sold my surround sound, like a nice Yamaha surround sound, but I upgraded to sound bars. So it had like 10 speakers and a sub and everything.
You have to call in a contractor to hang up the speaker type situation.
Well, the guy was like, "Oh, this would be perfect for my garage. I can hang speakers up." And I was like, "Oh, why didn't I think of that?" And I looked around. Amber's like, "No, sell it." Because I started thinking,
no deal.
I started thinking like, "Oh fuck, I could have done that."
Go ahead, Zach.
I said, I got a garage. I'll keep it.
Yeah, he's like, like someone comes up with a better idea. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, just like some pants. I'm like, I think I'll hem the bottom of these pants. You're like,
Oh, I didn't even thought about
never
that.
thought about
On
that.
second thought, no. You're like
deal.
tug of war. You each have a leg.
Howie Mandel.
Yep.
He shows up. You're like, no deal. Smash close the button case.
He's like, "Don't touch me," because he's germ
guy.
So I'm sitting there. Anyway, this is all this to say, like, it's just so fucking weird because I'm sitting in my front lawn and I'm watching these people come up, people who obviously, came here. And then there's people that are driving by and they're like, they're the rubberneck.
Yeah.
And then you can see them slowing down. They're like, turn around and come back. You're like, all right, we got them. But then there's just some people like you're sitting there and they're just going through your stuff. Mm-hmm. Like if they were in your house doing that, you would call the police. Mm-hmm. But they're in your front lawn and it's like they walk up, they don't even say hi. They just walk up on the lawn and start looking through the stuff.
They're browsing.
Yeah, but they don't even like acknowledge you that you're sitting there and it's your stuff. They just walk up like it's a store, and they're going through it,
flipping stuff.
Yeah, and then they're looking through. They're like, and then they walk off. Mm-hmm. And that's when I text you. I was like, this is so fucking weird. Like these people are going through my stuff. I'm watching them go through my stuff, and then they leave without buying anything. Mm-hmm. And then you kind of take it a little bit personal. And you're like, well, my stuff's not good enough for you?
Nothing.
You think you're better than me?
I mean, I love this shit at one point.
Yeah.
And nothing for you?
Like I was, I had to buy this. Mm-hmm. I was so excited for it. I'm getting rid of it. I'm giving you a deal. Mm-hmm. I paid $50 for this. You're paying $150 for the same thing that's just as awesome, and you don't want it.
You don't want it. You're over it.
You fucking kidding me?
Looking through your CDs, they look at the day's new one, and they throw it in the street.
Careful. Oh,
dude, you know
they just go. Oh well, I'm gonna do this guy a favor, and they throw it in the fucking street. What do you do?
And a car drives over it and pops its tire with a case.
This is sad.
Yeah, I know. That'd be a
well, you know what's funny is like my box of CDs is like it ranges from like Beatles all the way up to just the heaviest fucking death metal, black, grindiest shit you've ever heard. Mm-hmm. And some guy came through and he bought like everything from Beatles to like Guns N' Roses. Anything that was in there, he bought. So what was left was just heavy shit. And I would see these old ladies walk up and they're like looking through the books and they start going through the CDs and I look at my wife, I'm like, oh my God. Like,
it's like fucking bitch dick tits.
yeah. But cattle decapitation.
They're putting their readers on because it's already hard to read the logos.
Dying fetus.
What's
butcher babies.
What's on the end? Hi, me. It's me again.
So what happens when they opposite do that and they validate something that you're giving away for free? It's like, wow, my stuff is kind of cool. Do you have any second thoughts? Like maybe besides the speakers?
You mark it up last second. You're like $5, what a good deal. You're like, it's actually 10 now.
Yeah.
I realize
that you like
it's actually 100.
25.
I see my mistake.
I may have talked about this before, so I won't go into detail, but I remember I inherited from my neighbors a snowblower.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and I didn't think it worked, and the guy, I set out there for free, some guy got it working, and he's like, are you sure you want to give this away? I'm like, no, I better keep it. So he pulled over and was going to take it, and I ended up wheeling it back into my garage.
After he fixed it?
He didn't fix it, he just knew how to...
He showed you how it worked?
Yeah, it was like I had to... Shit. It was really complicated the way it started.
That's the last time he educates someone about some mechanical thing.
Yeah, he should have been like...
Oh no!
I'll just strip this for parts.
It doesn't work. He's like kicking it. Yeah. This thing sucks.
So he was like, "You sure?" And then so I ended up wheeling away. And then the wife knew who I was because she'd seen the videos before. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, oh, now she knows that I'm not a real man.
I'm just a funny boy.
I'm just
just a funny clown out here doing funny clown stuff.
That's right. Anyway, I could go into much more detail.
Love it.
But it's so fucking funny. When you break down the wall between, I would never talk to you ever. Why are you in my lawn? What are you doing here? To, okay, we're going to sell stuff. Half the neighborhood's walking through my lawn.
Yeah, they're there for you.
And I'm just sitting there and like having a conversation. And
it's a great way to meet people. Sell your shit you don't like.
And I never really thought about this till you said it. Something that you were so happy to get, and now you're just giving it away for free.
And no one wants it.
You're like, you know how fucking cool this was when I got it?
This was my childhood. You don't want Zelda? Get the Zelda.
I wouldn't sell Zelda.
I know. I've never.
Zelda?
I get it. Okay, let's move on to Dick. I'm not sure. We're not going to have time for a fat Dick this week.
Real quick.
That's okay.
Really quick before we go.
Yeah.
The amount of people like that had a kid, like a teenager, and they're like, oh, this is so vintage. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Mm-hmm. How old do you feel?
Yeah.
Real
vintage.
Your whole life is classic rock now, bro.
Oh, I know.
No.
Pretty weird.
Yeah.
Carry on, Mom.
Dude, Killswitch Engage is classic rock now.
I don't want to talk about that at all. It makes me sad. All right, let's do some Dick stuff, Zach. You like Dicks?
Is it dumb? Is it interesting? Is it cool? Then it's Dick.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. That was a lot of fun out the gate. So we're going to do a couple Dicks this week. That's fine. We're just going to make it through the show. This one popped up, and I've read like some of these types of stories before, and I'm sure others have also done the same thing.
I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. I'm getting allergies or something.
Are you crying? Are you having too much fun?
My allergies are kicking in.
The allergies. But like following And I mean, I get as frustrated as the next guy when it comes to GPS, you know?
Yeah, that next guy, he fucking hates
like sometimes you're driving and then all of a sudden it's like, hey, you missed it. It's like you didn't tell me anything. I was doing.
You were supposed to turn back there.
Was I? Because you
dumbass.
didn't tell me. You just told me straight, and then now I'm flipping around in a fucking cul-de-sac.
I'm going reverse on the freeway.
So this, and I mean, obviously it has happened before because the headline reads another
tourist.
Another tourist following GPS directions mistakenly drives car into Hawaii harbor. Look, but can you imagine being so zoned in? You're like, okay, left up here, and your blinker goes off, and you just go like this, and then you look at the water, and you just drive into it.
Like, is this a hologram? Or?
Yeah, you're like, And this is the sad part. Was kind of what happened. Like she knew it was there. I'm gonna play the video. Here we go.
A driver swam to safety after an SUV went into the water at Honokohau Harbor on Hawaii Island.
What?
Hurry, it's going under! Hurry up and get out!
Good Samaritans on a boat were on hand to assist the driver, who they say is an out-of-state visitor.
Should be one of these.
The driver told
Why are you in a thing that has wheels? You should have one of these.
A good Samaritan in a passing boat is never a good sign. Like if you're in a car. Like, and I love that it's like Good Samaritan, and all they yelled was, "It's sinking!"
Yeah, Good Samaritan is just a guy acknowledging how stupid the person is.
Good Samaritan,
idiot!
Did he dive in and help? No, he just goes, "You're sinking!"
Oh, thanks.
Badge of honor. Give the Purple Heart. Purple Heart for this guy.
a rescuer
You're
that
sinking.
she was following GPS directions and she took a turn down a boat ramp. She apparently thought that the water was a big puddle.
Oh my God. So she Michael Scotted it.
It's a big puddle.
That's a huge puddle. Must have rained quite a bit last night.
Whew, it's gonna float this one. Just get right on through. But can you imagine locking in to GPS like that tight? Where you have no idea where the fuck you are. Mm-hmm. Where you see water and you're like,
There's fish swimming in it. Yeah, it's a deep puddle.
There's a surfer. like you're driving in and someone's like gives you the hang 10 sign. And
the guy on a hydrofoil is just ripping by.
You're like, damn, that's a big puddle. I hope I make it to my hotel room in time. But I guess I cannot imagine.
Why are there boats in this puddle?
Are those tiny boats or big boats?
How do you drive? Do you see how close the boat was to that car?
Yeah. It was
15 feet?
They mentioned it was a boat, like it was a boat launch. So she took it left or right, probably, and then just went right down the boat ramp and into the fucking water.
But how do you not
I don't know.
Deduce? You're like, wow, it's a big puddle. 15 feet over there is a giant boat.
It's like, damn, that's
a weird place for a puddle to be.
It's a big puddle. Wow. Just go on in.
I guess.
I don't know. I like puddles as much as the next guy. but this one seems a little big.
Never seen a boat bearing puddle before.
Right. Like maybe like an RC version.
I love it. It's like, I love his boat. I love a puddle just as much as the next guy. There's a guy behind her about ready to come in the water.
Get out of the way. Float out of the way. I'm trying to get to the same Hilton. Okay? So I'm just going to need you to move over.
Hey, that car's sinking.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go.
But the video,
you'll sink too.
The video is a little shocking. The video, it's like the fact that someone had to be like, "Your car is sinking. Get the fuck out of it." And they're like, "Okay." They're like, okay.
That's not enough.
Out the window.
They didn't realize it was not a puddle.
Right.
But they didn't realize they're sinking too. Mm-hmm. They're like, ugh, God, it's not going very fast. Right. No, your car's sinking in the water. What?
The window's up. She's like, what?
Let me roll my window.
No. Keep your window. She's putting it in reverse. God damn, man. This is a deep puddle. Like shifting back and forth.
Trying to do the thing in the mud where you're like,
your car is sinking. Get out. I can't hear you. God, you're in a boat.
I just picture the guy that in the boat's he's got like drinks, in his hands and the music playing. Mm-hmm. Hey, your car's sinking.
I'm trying to get my boat on the trailer. Get your fucking car out of the way.
So Speed limit's 5 miles an hour. No wake.
No wake. Oh man. Anyway, that cracked me up. Will you hop over and read the Infected Eyes story for me, please?
Will I?
Will I? Because this one, oh man,
Clear Eyes.
This one absolutely tore me up.
The Pedro Pascal.
I love Mr. Pedro Pascal.
He's who doesn't? He's everywhere. He's like Betty White.
He's do something stupid, and everyone's like, "Oh no!" I hope he doesn't.
Unless he's got some skeletons. There's just like
he might. Everyone has some skeletons.
He can't do anything wrong.
Yeah, we'll see.
I don't really get
He's
it.
do like Cars 3 or some sort of weird sequel that no one wanted.
Cars 3 has already been done.
Cars 4.
Cars 3 was good.
I bet.
My favorite role still of his is Game of Thrones.
Well, read
when he gets
title.
his eyes.
Hit it, baby.
Okay. Pedro Pascal got an infection after years of letting Game of Thrones fans put their thumbs in his eyes. Oh my god.
So good.
Okay, so they're hitting directly on what I was thinking.
Yep, absolutely.
Pedro became a household name in the same way people fall in love for. Oh my god!
I know this sentence sucks. So it's a terrible opening situation. Go for it.
Pedro became a household name in the same way people fall in love or go bankrupt gradually. Then suddenly,
print. How did the editor? Like, that is a sick line.
Yeah, dude.
Keep it in. What a thought thing.
This is going right at the top of my
article.
My art reel.
It was the best of times. It was the
worst
worst
of times.
It's basically
it was The Last of Us.
You drink a whiskey drink? You drink a lager?
Cider drink?
Something drink.
Never. While the back-to-back success of The Mandalorian and The Last of Us turned him into one of 2023's biggest stars, he spent much of the past decade gradually working his way through some of Hollywood's most high-profile franchises. Before he joined Star Wars, there was a Game of Thrones. Many fans were exposed to Pedro for the first time during his 7. We're not going to go into all that, right? You want to?
Yeah.
You want to? Okay.
A lot of people haven't seen Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Brianopedia. Let's do it.
Who hasn't seen Game of Thrones yet?
Zach?
I haven't seen it.
Told you. I knew it. I knew fucking...
I'm a Tolkien guy. I can't... I just seems too, like, Tolkien-y.
No.
I don't know what I'm talking about, though, either. I haven't seen Breaking Bad, either.
Okay, well, this is two things. We gotta erase those. We gotta sit down and watch some shows together. We have to sit down for 7 years, and we're gonna watch Game of Thrones.
I totally get what he's saying, though. Like, if you're not watching a show and then everyone's talking about it, you're like, it can't be that good. I'm not gonna do it.
That's what I did.
But luckily, I was episode 1 of in 2010, whenever it fucking started. We started watching it, so we got to grow with it. Because I get the whole thing. So
I got on late, season 4. And I was like, what's everyone fucking talking about? And I just had time. Something, whatever. Boring time. I just fired it up. And I was like, okay, all right. Everybody wasn't wrong. It's fine.
I watched it, and then I rewatched it to watch the second season, then rewatched it to watch the third season. So I've seen the show 10 fucking times.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just watched the recap.
It's great.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Starting 7-episode run is Oberyn Martell on the Westeros set HBO's.
You got it.
But as the actor quickly learned, the show's blockbuster status ensured that even its supporting players became recognizable faces. During the recent appearance in Hollywood Reporters, drama actor Roundtable Pascal recalled being surprised by how much his fame, his relatively small role on the show brought him, because he was a badass character.
Yes, he was.
And the unexpected consequences of allowing fans to recreate his character's gruesome death in selfies with him.
God damn, it's so funny.
I remember earlier on, because of Game of Thrones, and by the you read it.
Okay. I remember early on, because of Game of Thrones and the way my character died, speaking of touching, people were super into taking selfies with their thumbs in my eyes. And at first, I was so earnest and happy about the success of the character in the show, I'd let him. And I remember getting a bit of an eye infection.
Say then he probably got pink eye or some shit.
Yeah, who knows where those thumbs have been? I don't even know where my own thumbs have been.
He's got like a hand sanitizing station now.
He's like, 1 second.
Let me see under your fingernails.
Yeah, it's attached to his belt. He goes, 1 second. Whatever his hand sanitizing noise is. And then put that in there. He's like, here, 1 second. Okay, go. But even hand sanitizer in your eyes. Okay, so that's. But I love just the concept in general of being known for a certain thing, that in order to please your fans, you have to do it all the time. And it could be anything. Like, say we were in a movie and you shot a pumpkin out of your butthole. And they're like, do the thing. And you're like,
you have to walk around with
I don't want to let him down. Yeah, and he's bend over and just fucking just shoot some stuff out of your butt.
It's good and bad because it's like you have a recognizable thing that gets you your fame.
Right.
But imagine just being like a guy that, like, what's his name? Fucking, hey. Like, every time somebody sees you, you gotta go, hey.
Right.
Or Steve Urkel, you know? You gotta go, then I do that.
You know who I think of? Modern-ish is Burt Kreischer. Like, do you think he wants to have his shirt off all the fucking time?
Yeah.
Kinda.
You think always, though?
I think he's pretty crazy.
And always forever?
I mean, not when it's cold.
See? But that he doesn't. No one cares. They want your fucking shirt off.
Yeah, they don't even care about your joke. They just want to see your shirt off.
Just want to see your fucking nippies.
You gonna go see his movie?
I'll catch it on DVD.
That's pretty cool that they're doing that. That's gonna change comic movies forever, man. That's
I mean, we'll see.
I hope so. Let's go see it so you can help change the world. Go.
If it's good, I don't know. It's a great story. It's a great 15-minute story. Is it a great movie?
Yeah,
I don't know. Jury's still out. But getting just stuck into that. You don't know what we're talking about?
Nope.
You know who Bert is?
Yeah, I know who Bert is.
And
I hung out with Bert.
And you know the machine story?
Nope.
Where he's on the train in Russia? Oh, man. It's one of the greatest. One of the greatest stories fucking ever.
Cool.
And that's why it's being made into a movie.
Yeah, it's kind of what started him a little bit.
Oh, man. Do you remember that thing when that thing caught fire?
Yeah. I was like, who's this guy with the shirt off on
I know.
stage? That's unique.
Just crazy. Like, it was just hundreds and hundreds of millions within like a week. It's a great story.
And he's it seems like a nice guy, so it's like, cheer for that guy. Come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
no, absolutely. Oh, absolutely on his side. I just got my reservations about a movie, about that story. We'll see.
Yeah, kind of like when they made a caveman show out of the commercial.
Yeah, good job.
The Geico caveman?
Yeah. They did
Yeah.
a show on ABC or whatever. It
was awesome, I bet.
Yeah, so good.
I don't even know if it made a season.
It made it 1 week. Okay, we're putting out 2 episodes this week, and they're like, and we're done. Season finale. That's always the best. When a
Just do a commercial.
new show launches, and then you're like, oh man, like you're on board and you're watching it, and like 3 weeks later, like season finale, you're like, oh well.
Or no season, it just got canceled.
It's like, bye.
It's a different show is on.
Just all different characters in a whole different time. We're
Same
like, what?
same actors.
Like the name
Just
worked.
different show.
I don't know. The name worked, so we mixed it up. But being like anything, like small stuff, you take your hat off and you're like, oobity boobity. And you have to do that for the rest of your life. You ooby booby.
Well, any of those sitcoms, like it's just there's everyone in the sitcom, they have a thing they do, and now you have to do it all the time.
They follow on. They're like, hey, do the bass thing. To Seinfeld people, they're like, that's not me.
Yeah.
Like, just do it. Like, fuck, all right. Boom, 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 boom. You're like, yeah!
Boop, 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 boop.
But I just, having someone, and it's just as far as touching your fucking face. I loved you. Ready? So just shove their thumbs in your eyes. And you're like, ah! And that's what you have to do until you get an eye infection?
And now it gets me thinking about all how people died on there, like when Daenerys' brother gets that
I don't
gold.
remember anything.
They liquefy the gold and they pour it on him, like just weird things like that, like where you get shit dumped on you. Do the thing where they pour
you're like
molten lava.
He's like, okay, fine. Like you have an assistant that has a vat of gold paint. And you're like, ah! Pour it on you. Oh my god, that's so good. And you're like, thanks. And you have to like take 6 hours to clean yourself up. You're like, gotta make the fans happy.
Yeah,
you know what they say.
Imagine if it'd be a big like your penis was your thing.
No, I mean,
so you just got to have your dick out all the time.
It seems all right.
Yeah, it seems like something you'd see at whatever that one show is in Vegas. That's probably weird too for porn stars. When you see them and they're actual people, and you're like, I have seen.
And with their clothes on.
I've seen 7 dicks.
Do that thing I like.
Yeah, do that thing I like. They're like, okay, what do you want? You're like, oh, what is it? You're like, oh, it's me and my 6 friends.
Where the guy finishes on your,
on me. Where all my friends finish on me, and then you lick all the cum off me. And she's like, okay.
Okay. Can we do all that right here?
Yeah. Let's get a photo. Guys, come on. It's my bachelor party. Come on. It's my stag, or whatever they called it. Stag something?
Stag party?
We learned that in the last episode. People were like, it's called a stag and a hen. Those are actual things. A stag go and a hen go or something like that.
What?
What are we talking about?
Yeah.
The fuck you talking about?
Sorry, guys. Sorry, my memory's better.
Or maybe you have another podcast that people are referring to. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Can you did?
Look at that.
Can you did?
You can see my leg muscles.
Oh, YouTube's getting treated. Good news. You ready for good news?
Yeah.
We're gonna do this. The good news is look at these fucking thigh muscles.
The good news is
they do look better when you're petting them with those gloves, though.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. Hey Zach, will you play it? Bah!
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Hooray, we aren't doomed.
Yeah! Yeah! What do you have? What do you have?
What I have for you today, Joe. Sam Kaplan, 72, graduate. Oh, fucking pop-ups. Hang on.
It's okay. It's okay. 1 second.
Oh, and I forgot to plug it in so he could pull it up on the screen.
Oh, damn. So he's just been pulling it up on my screen the whole time?
Black screen, baby.
Oh.
I've got one. I could do it without the end screen.
Man! Hold on.
Check out this magic.
Nice.
Oh,
perfect.
Whoa, okay.
On my screen.
We just don't get to see your pretty faces.
Okay. Sam Kaplan, 72, graduates from a Georgia college with his 99-year-old mom cheering him on.
What?
Could you imagine?
That is beautiful, actually.
The last time the septuagenarian,
Septuagenarian.
Thank you, Zach.
Had to hit the books for classes
That's why
when
you're
it was
here,
in
baby.
the 60s. What does that mean, Zach?
A 70-year-old person.
Oh,
in their 70s, an
got it. I thought it was
80.
like a college term, like your magna cum laude.
An octogenarian's 80.
Mamma cum laude.
Magna cum loudly.
Boom.
That's a Leisure Suit Larry joke.
I
for you
graduated with
there.
honor.
Anybody you guys like Leisure Suit Larry?
No.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
I remember him.
I remember the blue balls that guy created for me.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Shut up or slip out, whatever that one. More than 50 years after graduating high school, a 72-year-old recently earned an undergraduate degree.
Wow, waste of time.
And turned his tassel. On May 11th, Sam Kaplan became the first of his 7 siblings to earn a bachelor's degree after receiving his diploma in cinema and media arts from Georgia Gwinnett College in Lawrenceville, Georgia. According to NFC affiliate Kaplan, 99-year-old mother cheered his son on from the crowd as he crossed the stage for his graduation ceremony. She's very excited.
She was
elated.
like, please. I'm not leaving till one of you doesn't let me down.
She's like, please, I don't want to die. Can
I don't
he
care.
go first?
I don't care if you graduate with a degree in cinema and media arts.
I just want a diploma on the
I just
wall.
want anybody to not let me down. And he's like,
everyone else has let me down. Please,
your
you
other
don't.
6 siblings have been miserable.
I'm glad you graduated, but I wish you'd move out of the basement now.
Yeah,
Right.
it's like I want somebody to leave my fortune too.
And Sam's like, bad news. Did you hear what degree I got? I'm living in this fucking basement forever.
Cinema, a dying industry.
Cinema and media arts.
Should have been video games.
It just like graduates in quill and ink. And you're like, that's a bad degree to get.
It's almost like website design.
Yeah. Graduates in fucking
Flash.
cursive.
Yeah.
You're like,
calligraphy.
Calligraphy and fucking quill and ink. Good job, Sam.
That's all I know how to do. The new graduate remarked about his mother. She's excited, happy, and proud. She last saw her son in an academic setting in 1969. When he graduated high school. In the decades after, Kaplan crisscrossed careers, but we're not going to go all into that.
Yeah.
I thought it was really fucking cool. Could you imagine being 72 years old, and let alone even knowing if your parents are going to be alive?
Oh, absolutely.
And you're thinking, oh, I never thought I would graduate college, let alone have my mom there to see me graduate at 70 fucking 2.
It's pretty fucking sweet. It's amazing. Just, I mean, be able to procrastinate that long and
He's like,
still impress your mom.
Yeah.
Like, what prompted that? Like, how bad were things going?
I mean, he's probably retired. He's probably bored. He's
like,
72.
Yeah, I want to watch movies, cinema.
He was watching, like all the
good stuff, like Breaking Bad. Remember? And Zach hasn't seen it.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna know.
Come on. Nope. You can do it.
Nope.
I was going to say, like, he's watching Charlie Chaplin movies.
Oh, you're studying them?
He thinks
this is
that's
the future.
what cinema's. Yeah, he's
this
like,
is the future.
Silent films, that's the future.
That's the future, baby. That's going to take us out of World War II. No, we're out. We're out, Sam. I found something fun on the internet. You want to see it?
Yeah.
All right, Zach, you fucking do it!
The internet is pretty wild. Depending on your browsing habits, you can either experience something super cool or go to prison. Crazy, right? Let's check it out together as a couple. Hey, look what I found.
Yes! That's awesome!
Hey, look what I found.
Hey, look what I found.
That's the AI talking.
It is. That's before AI. What's AI going to
Existed?
be like soon? Yeah, that was just like something. It's some program from the 90s. Short and sweet for what I found on the internet this week for you, my guy.
Okay.
I know you don't golf.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. When's the last time
I don't really golf anymore. But I used to golf a lot.
Listen.
Just because I didn't want to go golfing with you?
Stop it. Listen. What was the last time? It's like I know you don't have sex. Like, I used to.
I did once or twice.
Dude, I used to do it all the time. Yeah? I mean, not much in the last 20 years, but I'm getting there.
About as much as I golf.
Exactly. Fuck you. But they make socks. I mean, they're cock socks. So it looks like your penis is hanging out the bottom of your pants. Zach, you want to bring it up? Maybe Brian can see it on the screen. Isn't that funny?
That's pretty funny.
And then it's so stupid and it's so funny. He's like, "Hey, take your shoes off." Like, you sure? Like, go to someone's house for an event. You're like, "I don't know if you want that." Like, what do you mean?
That's
just fucking your dick's hanging out the bottom of your pant leg.
You go to someone's house. Oh, that's a veiny one. The very bottom one.
Yeah. Oh, that's Go
to the very bottom one.
I'm there. Look at that.
Look at the veins.
I'm gonna get in there 1 second. Zooming in for our.
Whew. Looks like a. Who made the maps?
Looks like what?
Those old maps. The books. What's their name? No.
It's the Piri Reis penis map.
What?
No, that name.
It looks like E.T.'s
they used to make the maps.
Looks like E.T.'s index finger. That's what it looks like.
USA.
You guys know the guy who makes the maps?
Atlas
maker, not Atlas.
Is it Atlas? Is it Carmen Sandiego? Who the fuck's making these maps? I love that's the reference that you pulled out.
McNally?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it McNally? Well,
Maybe.
like Rand McNally
probably
is
McMappy.
Rand
is McDonald's.
McMammoth.
McMammoth.
The McMammoth is back. Isn't it Rand McNally? Doesn't he make toilets? Dude, I think Rand McNally makes urinals.
Could be. Maybe his dad, John McNally, was the guy.
Rand McNally. Rand McNally,
John Hung McNally.
It's an American technology and publishing company that provides map. Rand McNally is the map guy.
I'm the map.
Founded in 1856.
Who doesn't know Mr. Ron McNally?
Rand
McNally. Fucking, you get it.
Let's see, urinal maker.
Dude.
I know there's like a standard, right?
John Toilet.
Yep. Mr. Crapper. But he didn't make urinals. Every maintenance person's like, please.
That was Tom Urinal.
Long John Tom.
He's like, you're in trouble if you don't know the answer to this one. Get it?
I get it. Because urinal. Are we going to sit here? Are we waiting for you to look up urinal stuff?
No, we can move on.
Zach, do it, please.
All right, let's hear what you guys think.
Really? You want to talk to me? Wow, that's cool.
Oh, fuck.
I think you should read this.
Out of all references in your brain, you're like, that's a map maker.
That's how my brain works. Weird shit like that.
Yeah, it's the map maker. What?
Of course. Mr. Map Maker.
Mr. Map Maker. Okay, so we only have one Hey Guys this week because it's a doozy. It's a big one. It's a big old one. And it's coming in from our daughter, Caitlin.
Okay.
Who writes Caitlin with a Y. Who writes,
nice.
Hi, fathers.
Hey.
Your Kentucky Fried daughter here. I'm fucking hungry, dude.
Yeah.
I just want to start off by saying I love the podcast. Heart. I've been working on catching up here since I finished all of Is We Dumb, and I'm almost there. I work 9 hours a day in a sewing factory and listen to music or podcasts the entire time. And my coworkers always know when I have you guys playing because I'm laughing out loud like a crazy person. Sometimes so hard I cry and I have to stop sewing. That's good.
They're like, back to work.
Yeah. Guess who was pulled landscaping
She's
duty?
like, hey, no laughing.
These seams aren't going to fucking sew themselves.
Is the fucking horn?
Sew your shit. You're not clocking out, fucking Caitlin. I've had a few things saved to send. I'm sorry, it's a long email, but here we go. Okay. So when Joe played the Roxanne, again, this is back-to-back episodes, Zach, you have to listen to it. Please remind me to send you this. So we mentioned it last week. Roxanne. You're gonna love it. I'm not gonna explain it.
Rocks.
But it's only rock song. I nearly died from laughter and went down a rabbit hole of edited songs and found this one that I very much enjoy, and I hope you guys do too. Of course, now that it is on the show, it's not fucking opening. Here we go. Hold on. This is good. I'm gonna skip around a little bit, but it's "Sexy Back" by our good Justin Timberlake.
It's gonna be me.
Mr. Timberlake,
But it is put to the Home Depot soundtrack.
Oh, yeah.
And it's better than you could ever imagine.
I'm bringing sexy back. Yeah. Other boys don't know how to act. Yeah. I think it's special what's behind your back. Yeah. So turn around and I'll pick up the slack. Yeah. Take up this bridge. Dirty babe. You see these shackles, baby, I'm your slave.
All right, get into the chorus. You ready?
Go ahead, be gone with it. Go ahead, be gone with it. Make me smile. Go ahead, be gone with it. Go ahead, child. Go ahead, get your sexy on.
Dude.
That's groovy.
It's so good. It works.
Come here, girl. Go ahead, be gone with it. Come to the back. Go ahead, be gone with it. VIP. Go ahead, be gone with it. Drinks on me. Go ahead, be gone with it.
I'm gonna drop that down in the background. We'll keep reading.
The picture. It's it's Justin's face on there, and it says Justin on his
Justin on his little. Also, on one of the episodes, you guys discussed scenarios where a doctor gives no fucks about anything. It reminded me about the time I took my husband to our local ER. My husband is highly allergic to poison ivy, but also loves the outdoors, so naturally he deals with it a lot. She put a lot together, which I think. Sorry.
Maybe that was on purpose, though.
Yeah, maybe. This time, it had gotten on his face, and his eyes were swollen shut, and his EpiPen was expired, so we rushed him to the hospital, and they got him into the ER room quickly.
I love the idea of that happening. He's like, check the expiration date.
He's like, I'm literally about to die. Please tell me that thing didn't go bad in March.
Will you smell it to see if it's bad? You can do it with the milk.
I swear to God, if that thing expired in March. I swear to fucking God, Caitlin. So the insurance rep came in to take his information, and while he was doing that, the doctor literally ran into the room out of breath, hatefully asked me and my husband why we came to the ER when we didn't have an emergency, and we should have went to the urgent care. Yeah. Why the fuck are you here? Can you imagine? Just bent over.
I was like, you guys didn't have to
come here. And now I'm tired. And I've got shit to do. And we should have gone to the ER or the urgent care.
Right in the middle of that.
Right.
Iron Man.
Right. It was the ER and the urgent care was all the way across town. Then he ran out of the room. The insurance guy said that was extremely uncalled for. And gave us a number to call and report the doctor.
Why did he run out of the room?
1 second. He goes, I gotta save some lives. And you guys, if someone dies tonight,
this is on you.
It's on you. It's on you, Caitlin, with a Y. And your
the blood's
fucking dad,
on your hands.
And your expired EpiPen.
And then he turns around and just runs, kicks the door in.
Kicks the door out. I'm coming! People that
Someone's
matter!
got to fix that.
People that matter and actually need me! I'm on my way!
Well, he's looking at him while he's saying that.
Yeah. Whisper
Somebody actually has an emergency!
Okay. I guess I'll leave these people who don't have shit to do. So the insurance rep said it was extremely uncalled for, gave us a number to call to report the doctor, which I think there's a hotline for that.
It's like one of those when you're driving and there's like a semi. How's my
driving?
He's like, how's my doctoring?
How's my saving? Did I save you today? Scale 1 to 5. Make sure you fill in the bubble completely. Here's a number 2 pencil. On our way out, we see the same doctor just standing at the nurse's desk talking shit about us to the nurse. Sorry, this is all caps. Sorry, my husband's severe allergic reaction inconvenienced you, doctor.
He was hitting on the desk lady.
He's like, I'd be down here fucking filling all your holes.
Mm-hmm.
If these guys had an EpiPen that was up to date.
Expiration.
So close.
That's something.
Expiration date, am I right? that sounds like a doctor joke. You're like, what? Hey, you'd be pregnant right now if these fuckers had a fucking expiration date.
Baby inside of you right now.
Yeah. So I typed that in all caps so you can hopefully hear Joe scream it. Major Am I Bothering You vibes. Oh, good callback. I also wanted to quickly address the episode where someone submitted a story of Kentucky hunters skinning deers 3 feet from the hunter pool or from the hotel pool.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yep.
Walking into a dystopian nightmare, going for a dip, and they're just hanging deer on the fence. Oh, I forgot about that story. I'm from the southern end of Kentucky.
Blood starts shit.
Yeah.
Someone stop that blood.
All right, kids, here's a deer tongue. Dive for it, like using it as like a diving ring. I'm from the southern
Somebody
end.
get the femur.
Here, you got it. Ripping the fucking skin off. Another day at the pool. I'm from the southern end of Kentucky and can confirm during deer season, you are very likely to see half-skinned deer hanging from trees in people's front yards and hunters in town with dried blood on them, all from the day's kill. It's normal here. When I was a kid, I never thought twice about it, so I guess that also fits in with things you think are normal for everyone until you get older.
Yeah.
It's a good one. I've got some work-related accident horror stories. I bet in a sewing factory. What's your nickname? Frankenstein? And that's Frankenstein 2. And that's Frankenstein 3.
Just everyone's
Frankenstein. Why do you call him that? Just all the sew marks up their arm.
People sewing their fingers together and shit.
I bet it happens. So save those another time. Keep on keeping on. Caitlin.
Man, great email. That was fantastic. A lot of good stuff in there. She hit on a lot of previous things we've talked about too, which is really funny because I forgot about some of those things.
Absolutely love it. That was show 51. Are we celebrating the year
Ichiro.
one tomorrow? Are we celebrating Ichiro?
Yeah, Ichiro's number is 51. And Randy Johnson. Behind me.
How pissed are you that I was at the Mariners game when they won the walk-off hit in the 10th?
Well, I was pissed because you asked me if I wanted to go and I couldn't.
Yeah.
And the reason I couldn't go is because my kid's graduating preschool. Something that anybody can do.
Graduating super cum laude or whatever it was. Super cum laude?
Super cum loudly.
Oh, yeah, well, you should have missed that for sure.
I know. I've been to plenty of Mariner games, and I'm going to the All-Star game in July. So
me too. Which one? You going to the Home Run Derby too?
Everything. We got 2 strips. You're going?
What? Yeah, sure, I'll go. I don't give a shit. Zach, you want to go?
Yep.
You like sports?
Good luck.
Hit balls?
Yep.
Oh, good luck.
Indeed,
good luck,
right? Good luck, indeed.
Let me put in a call.
Yeah.
Pull that fucking...
I had to get season tickets 2 years in a row just so I could get access to be able to buy strips, and you're going to end up just there with better seats.
I will. I'll wave back to you. You'll probably catch a ball, though, because you're, like, farther up.
We're above the Hit It Here Cafe. We're right in the home run territory.
Yeah.
If there's a left-hander, hopefully.
Kind of. I'm going to put a net up. I'm going to pay to have a net put up in front of that cafe because I catch all the balls. I'll sell them.
Taking my oldest son.
Oh, are you? Okay. That'll be fun. I think we should all go. We should all go to try to go.
Well, I am going. You can try.
No.
Why don't we just pick a baseball game that's not going to have like impossibilities to get in?
That's true.
We can just go to a Mariners game.
Let's go to, I like that, too. When they're playing the Indians.
But then I don't get to show up Joe.
Do you have a team, Zach? Baseball team?
Baseball team? Yeah, I like the Tampa Bay Rays.
Aren't you wearing a Yankees hat?
I like the Yankees too.
I guess, yeah, that was the Yankees playing.
I remember because I saw that and I was like, fucking Yankees. Because every time Yankees come to town in Seattle, there's more Yankee fans than there are Mariners fans. And it drives me nuts.
It's just a cool hat, dude.
It is a cool hat.
It is a cool hat.
Cool design.
Anytime the Blue Jays, because of Canada, Red Sox, and Yankees come, they outnumber Seattle fans, and it's really
It was
sad.
close. There was a lot of rebuttal at the game. That I guess went to they're like, let's go again, and then it was like Mariners. So there was a good
Yeah,
thing.
because there's a bunch of people from Seattle who are all Yankees fans because it's easy to be a Yankees fan.
Yeah, I know.
Easy.
If you're from New York and you're a Yankees fan, it's a little bit tougher. But if you're a Yankees fan from anywhere else, it's really easy to be a Yankees fan.
True.
My family's from New York. Does that count for
Yeah,
anything?
it does.
Okay.
That's why that's why
I'm not saying you can't be a Yankees fan. I'm just saying it's much easier to be a Yankees fan. Like, it's hard to be a Mariners fan and be from here. It's fucking, it's so hard.
Yeah.
But it's easy to be a Yankee fan.
Yeah, because they win.
Yeah.
No, you get it. Except for the game I was at. Go Mariners. Episode 51. Fuck this thing. Let's get out of here. We gotta do some shit. I gotta pick up Ezra soon. Be a part of the Gaggle. Sign up. Patreon.com/CanYouDon'tPodcast. Of course, we got the socials. We got YouTube. Send something in. You want to see it on the show. Petty beef, whatever. Fuck it. Hey guys at CanYouDon'Podcast.com. Thanks to, and I haven't talked to anybody about this, but it feels right to me. I want to say thanks to Uncle Zach.
Yes, Uncle.
Uncle, like we got the daddies, and we're not Pauly. I guess we could have 3 daddies.
Oh, I thought you meant Pauly from like Jersey Shore.
And we're not Pauly Shore.
I don't really want to be the creepy uncle. I'm not sure.
No, you are the creepy uncle.
But you don't touch.
Okay.
Like you don't do the touchy stuff.
People are like, wait, do I have 3 dads now? And as much as I want to be 3 men and a baby,
yeah,
and a bunch of kids,
I think
the
uncle.
uncle thing is pretty. I'd rather be an uncle, to be honest.
And there's some good uncles out there.
Yeah, uncles get to do the fun shit. You get to be creepy, no one cares.
Like Disneyland, they start crying, you give it back.
Like if dad's creepy, it's weird. But if uncle, it's like, he's just your uncle.
That's just society. Like that's acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
So Zach, you in?
I'm in.
All right. Thanks to Uncle Zach for producing. That's what he said. That's what Uncle Zach said. Thanks to Uncle Zach for producing today's show and all of them. Be sure to check out
Scatcast.com.
all of the podcasts that Zach does. Go to scatcast.com. There's a ton of them. Thanks to the babysitters that run our Facebook page. Love it. And then we have a little joke on the back end before we get off to the bonus stuff. Are you ready for it?
I am so ready.
I fucking bet you are. Zachy, push the button.
Good God. Wrap it up already, huh?
Hi. What do you call a girl who's good at darts?
Oh, a marriage?
Wifey material?
Yeah, wife material?
No, Amy.
Oh.
Get it?
She's like, all I do is dart and blow dudes.
Right.
I'm almost out of darts.
I'm also out of dudes. I mean, if we made that shirt, would anybody buy it? We've been talking about it forever.
The dart shirt?
I came in to play darts and eat pussy, and I'm all out of pussy. Would anybody buy it? I mean, I'd wear it if I was in a dart league.
Yeah, where do you wear it besides
You probably get it at Target.
Yeah, I get it. Dartic. Dart. No.
No, it's fine.
close.
Just Target.
Okay. Fine. Bullseye.
Or all I do is dart.
No, all I do is dart.
Really...
That's fine too. Okay, we'll work on it. All right, kids, goodbye. If you're part of the gaggle, we'll keep talking. You do the sexy thing, I think.